Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
This is Speedball on the Atari ST, released by Imageworks in 1988, but developed by the Bitmap brothers. I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with this game and the Bitmap brothers, because pretty much they were royalty back in the day in this country. Everything they put out was just a cut above all the other software houses, and how it looked, its presentation, its music, had little intros and stuff like that, tons and tons of options. It was just... it had a sheen, an extra coat of paint, if you will, that just made it look so polished. Look at this. I have a massive amount of nostalgia for this game. I played it on the Amiga. I played it on the Master System. I believe this was ported to the Commodore 64. I probably played that, but yeah, it was released in 1988 on the Amiga and the Atari ST first, then ported to the Commodore, then ported to the Master System version. And yeah, played it on my brother's Amiga back in the day, mainly because it was a Bitmap Brothers game. It was one of the few games when I looked at it and just like, you know, didn't laugh the Atari ST off and just went, yeah, my Mega Drive absolutely trounces this, because it's fantastic. I have no real need to play it. I just want to see how it compares to the Amiga. I'm assuming they're exactly the same, and this is just going to take a hit in the sound department. Well, it sounds alright, to be fair. The music actually sounds pretty Jim Dandy. It's a future sports simulator game. Clearly heavily influenced or inspired, I would say, by Rollerball, and kind of an ice hockey with you throwing a ball around instead of twatting a puck and all being on ice, because you can foul. No, you can't foul because you're allowed to. You're encouraged to, you know, hit the opponent to make your job easier. Bounce the ball off the walls and stuff like that. I am notoriously shit at this. I am aware of that, but I just had to give it a go. Got brilliant reviews back in the day. So look at our options. One player knockout game, two player game, one player league, demo game, save game, load league, load knockout, load two player game, control game. So you can save and load your games in. That's utterly fantastic. Right, let's go. Is that quite rare back then? Right, one player knockout. So yeah, look at the presentation. We all like Josh Brolin from the Nose Down. Apart from this guy, sure, because he's got a full mask, and this guy looks like he's wearing a hollowed out watermelon. Don't ignore that. It just also everything in their games, even stuff like Gods, which is obviously, you know, not a futuristic thing, just had this very nice metal-looking, shiny presentation format. But anyway, so I'm gonna go with a watermelon hollowed out helmet guy. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Enemy's got crap helmet as well. So I'm going to be green, he's going to be red, I'm going to be playing up, he's going to be playing down. Yeah, it's all about your gloves. Right, so ball just shoots out, comes out the floor, cool. I hit him. It's got like pinball bumpers. I scored by doing absolutely nothing. I'll take that. It's probably the only time I'm going to score. Right, you can bounce it off the walls. You've got goalie. Ooh. Yeah, you can collect money and shit during the game, and if you do, look at me. You can buy equipment, or buy skills I should say, and even bribe the referee, of whom I can't even see. You have these two bits here, where you throw it like that. He does, and he hits the ceiling, and it comes out the other side. See? So it's quite simple and limited, but obviously it's 1988. But there were no games, you know, like, well, you would hope so, like proper sports games where you could foul the opponents. That was just a brand new thing. Look at me! Now, it's not half time, is it 4 periods? I would say this is exactly the same as the Amiga, off the top of my head. I'm assuming that this team is quite highly statted. I'm not sure, because it's been years since I played it and I haven't played with any of the other ones yet. So, if you're up, try just as much to collect, excuse me, I need my half-time orange, any of the points, like the spinning coins, as you can, because they really do come in handy. for upgrading your players and stuff, and also just outright cheating. Oh, can you hit that? I didn't think you could foul. It's not foul, is it? But you could, you know, kick the shit out of the keepers. It's very, very smooth. And I still think this is nice graphics. I know I got Member Berry Nostalgia goggles. Best kind of goggles. Something in your life. Don't score. Can I bring my keeper out so I can get that coin? Oh, he jumped. The animation's great as well. Catch it. There is an extremely kind of, you know, I would say it's more chance than skill. Mind you, it might just be me. Hey! The crowd noise gets a bit old a bit quickly, but yeah, this is clearly bang on the Amiga. Just with weaker music. It's still good for an ST. It wasn't that the ST's music was shit. Money. It was just that if you played anything on the Amiga first, then went to the ST, if it was an actual exactly the same, because obviously the Bitmap brothers, they put effort in their games and their, you know, conversions. Yeah, it would just be the weaker version. I mean, isn't it saying, hey, halftime oranges for everyone? There you go. I haven't got any money, but normally there'd be a whole bunch of shit down the right hand side there where it would say like upgrade skill, upgrade stamina, bribe referee. He's slapping his style like he's got a pocket full of coins. He's got one. But yeah, so it'd just be a step down the sound department. But visually, they always look pretty much exactly the same. Other companies would just do the ST version and then just port it to the Amiga and give it better sound. You know, not so much with the Bitmap brothers. Like I said, they were a class act. Obviously, there's Speedball Brutal Deluxe, Speedball 2, I should say, Brutal Deluxe. I have a gameplay of that. I actually have a comparison of that on the Mega Drive to the Amiga. The Amiga wins, basically, because of the sound. Although the Mega Drive's got no really awkward loading times, but then I cut them out anyway, so that's an obsolete point. But it's more involved, it's a natural progression, but it still keeps all the charm of this, you know, the basics. Oh, you fucktard. Why am I still playing up? Shouldn't I be playing down? Catch it! Oh, I got a coin though. I got a participation medal. No! No! It's like during half time, their keeper got good. He probably had his orange. Like a boss. Why is this player? Oh, okay. I'm just look at the way the players are facing. Yoink! Oh, does it? Oh, it doesn't because you've only got one button. Good on Amiga. Button to jump and catch would be nice. But then this is, you know, an old game. Let's be honest. It did everything it needed to do just about perfectly. Why did I stand in front of the pinball bumper and then throw it straight at it? Oh, I took it off my own player. Bastard. Yoink. I don't know how long. Is there a clock? I'm looking for a clock at the bottom, which is a good way to, like, concede. See? Talking to myself in the third person. Well done, Dave. I told you you'd concede by doing that. Sorry, Dave. Won't happen again. Oh. Oh, what? Did he just twat me? I think he twat me. Gonna have to put that prick in his place. Sliding tackle. That was, wasn't it? Oh, off the bar. I was twatting him. Oh, that was me. I was trying to move that player, but then obviously it got so close that it defaulted to the goalkeeper. That's a fault in every sports game, I feel. I got a coin. Can all retire. Car. See what I did there? I'm getting lost now in a moment. Does that beat me in the times? I don't know. Yes. So it warns you the time's about to go. Is that it? That's no. Oh look, see? Bribe official. Extra stamina. I've got 3 coins, so that's what they are. It's a very cheap game to bribe. Bribe timer, no. bribe official. Why do we need to bribe official if you've got... I'm going to go next stamina. Like, no fouls. Or are there fouls? And am I missing a trick? Maybe I should get a white stick. Bosh! So look, if your mate had an Amiga, you know, like, this is one example that, like, hey, knockout runs it, that it's exactly the same, as far as I can tell, colour-wise and everything. Or am I wrong? Let's have a quick more throw about. Quick more throw about? Yeah, let's have a quick more throw about. I wonder why you can't go down. Do you change in Brutal Deluxe? Can't remember. Those bumpers are cool. They do mix it up. See, I always remember this to be incredibly simplistic. It's not as, you know. Obviously, the second one's a bit more involved, but it's not that simplistic. Like, what I mean is it's more style than substance, but it's not. It's a good get in there. Like I said, I still think it's more luck than skill, but it would be what it was. I remember playing it back in the day with my twin. Brutal fun. 2-player. And you numpties catch it? Yoink! They bought a new keeper. Ah! And I didn't. Shizen. Well, there you have it. The original Speedball on the Atari ST. From what I can tell, this is exactly the same as the Amiga. By all means, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it's classic. I'm shite at it, but it's a classic. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think. Especially if you had the ST version of this back in the day. Get it! You numpty turd. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.